Here I am. Okay, jeez. You knew there was going to be technical difficulties, that's for sure. All right, here we go. We're good. I think we're good now. Nope, there's still weird things that are happening. Not sure. Okay, hold on. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good now. All right, here we go. What's happening, everybody? Am I muted? Am I muted? Am I not working? Probably not. No, we should be good. Are we good? You can hear me, right? All right. Okay, we're good. Why'd you say I was muted? Come on. Work with me, people. What's happening? All right. So, made it. Like I said, trying StreamYard, or not StreamYard, but Streamlabs now, guys. I've told you I've been working on trying to set this thing up for the past couple of weeks. So, hopefully it should be good. Like I said, I had that little opening screen right there just to let everybody know what's happening. So, what is going on? Doc, do me. What's going on, darling? How you doing? Yes. What's going on, Mr. Jose? How's it going, sir? Really? Yeah, now. You guys and the plumber, I tell you what. Just always with the plumber. What's going on, Mr. Jason? Oh, of course I got the wine ready. Absolutely. The Monday wine is here. Delicious. Refreshing. Not going to lie. Yeah, well, you know something? You suck. What movie is that from? And Mama Film Junkie's here. What's going on? Whatever porn you're watching, Jacob. Cool. Synthesized? Sounds good. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got that. We got Mr. Paul here. What's going on? We got, yes, here I am, Mr. Music Man. How you doing, sir? Let's see. Trying to work the different here. Okay, so I appreciate it there, Mr. Bailey. Good to see you. What's going on, Landon? Now we're in business. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, I know. Freaking Eric had to throw me off. It's like, thanks a lot, Mr. Eric. What's going on, Alex? How you doing? Or I saying hi to Mama. How you guys doing? Man, trying to get used to this new little setup here. It's interesting. I'll say you're coming soon. It was nice work. There you go. What's going on? Let's see. What? Haircut? And some idiot said David Ayer supports toxic. Oh, I saw that. I saw that tweet. Don't worry about it. Don't be embarrassed. Yes. Hi, Mom. I'll call you back. I know you called me, but I was in the middle of setting everything up, so I'll call you back, Mom. Don't worry. I'll call you back after this. Listening while grocery shopping. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Hey, Rosemary's here. Of course, we got Mr. Clay Italian. What is up? Yeah. Hope you're having a great, with the plumber. You're funny. Funny people. Billy yes, that was a Billy Madison. There you go. Somebody was paying attention. I think it's just a mixture of, obviously I've had the new camera for like a month and a half maybe. But I think now with Streamlabs, the output's it's better than StreamYard. I mean, look at you know how the green screen? Look at the green screen. It used to always be like kind of cutting the hair off. I know I need a haircut really bad, and I plan on getting one this week. But I mean, this looks better. Looks better. Everything's cleaner and nicer and just a little more tight. That's what I'm saying. You're muted. Yeah, okay. All right, what's going? Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, what's going on, Professor Zoom? That's right. How you doing? But anyways. And thank you, Mr. Ben. You actually helped me out a little bit, obviously, with doing this stuff, which I'm not used to. As you see, I keep clicking the same one twice. So it's a bit to get used to. And we got Meg here, too, of course. But, it's just trying to get used to it. But hopefully you guys like the setup. Like I said, still using the overlay that Mr. Aaron Bailey actually made me. Thank you, sir. Added a couple of things to it. Changed it up and everything, so hopefully it looks good. And I just kind of like the fact that we got this little screen thing right here. So it's gonna be I don't have all my drops, sadly, so not gonna be any drops that are gonna be happening in the show today. So, but I'll get them in there sooner or later. So yeah, so hopefully everything else is looking pretty fancy. Just trying to up the value. So yeah, thank you guys for clicking in as per usual. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up. Why is that not showing up on the regular feed? Interesting. Yeah, see, so I'm looking at the YouTube feed and my subscribe button is not showing up. I don't know why it's not. It doesn't seem to. Not sure why it's not showing up. Let's see. Let's see if I do move it. Nope. Yep, there should be like a little button right down here. But for some reason, it's not showing up. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why it's not showing up, but it's not showing up. So another little technical difficulty showing up on my feed, but for some reason, it's not showing up on the YouTube feed. So yep, there's a little bit of a mishap right there. Not too sure why. Click and click. Not sure. Yeah. Once the crispy, yeah, I know. I mean, that's the one thing about like converting to from Streamlabs to or from StreamYard to Streamlabs is like everything is just it's a lot more technical, so that's why it's not easy to get used to. So, but yeah, oh, that's why. Okay, so hopefully that's the reason why that thing was not showing up. Should be good now, hopefully. Whew, man, it's fun. Okay, so yeah, it's still not there. I don't know. I don't see it. That's weird. It's very strange. Very odd. I don't know why it's not showing up. I thought it was. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. I don't know. It's not there. It's a little animation right there. Hey, thank you, sir. Super chat. Appreciate it. There it is. Okay, it finally popped in there. Jeez. Oh, damn. I tell you what. I have a feeling that we're going to get the Ayer cut before the year is over, like in November, December. Yeah, maybe I'll be right. Remember when I said that there might be an announcement at the end of December last year? Yeah, I was just off by a year. I'll claim that. Can I claim that? Remember when I was like mentioning, I was thinking that there might have been something. I kept saying Ask Santa Claus last year, so maybe that's what's going to happen this year. Who knows? Yeah, I know. There you go. But thank you for the super chat, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, so everything's there. But yeah, we'll talk more about that, obviously, of what happened over the weekend. It was pretty awesome stuff. So, yeah, let me see here. Boop. All right. Yeah, so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully there's going to be something that gets announced. But yeah, thank you guys for clicking in. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Hit that, hit the subscribe button, all of that. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. If you want to become a member because obviously, you know, I try to do members-only stuff, like a stream once a week, and then, of course, members-only vlogs, or the Patreon, if you want to do that. And thank you to the patrons out there who joined the Patreon stream on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. That's probably the longest one we had, actually. Longest Patreon stream. Yeah, good group of dudes joining in. So if you want to be part of that too, you can join the Patreon. And then, of course, merchandise down below. You can get yourself, hey, a Film Junkee vodka stream shirt if you want to do that. So all good stuff. So, yeah, thank you guys for clicking in and everything. And like I said, today was regular work day was fairly easy, and then I kept on like shifting back and forth and like tweaking little things with the new setup right here. So I was actually glad my work day was kind of a little bit calm, so then I can like, you know, work on this stuff a little bit. So, but yeah, all fine and dandy right there. So okay, all right. So now I'm just trying to like remember how to do things here. This is gonna be fun, guys. Yeah, it was. Well, thank you for being a part of it, Eric. Appreciate that. That was, like I said, that was a good time. That was definitely a good time. So, all right. So let's go to the tweets. Yeah, I don't have the drop. Like I said, don't have the drops. Just remember, blah, 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 blah. I got to find that video too. So I'm like, yeah, trying to figure, like I said, trying to still figure stuff out. Hold on. And get all the drops in here because, you know me and my drops. Like, gotta have the drops, man. Got to have the drops. All right, so we've got all that. Let's get rid of that. All right. Okay. So I think this could go. This might go well. Who knows? All right, here we go. Zoop. All right. Let's go to the tweets. See, I'm just trying to see what's the lag here when it comes to Streamlabs and all that. So, okay, man, there still is quite a delay, isn't there? Just trying to wait for it. Here we go. So you guys probably could see it. I think we could see it. We're good, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go to the tweets. There we go. All right. Trying to get used to it, guys. Trying to get used to it. Hey. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know we're going to talk movies and stuff like that, but man, let's going on in Afghanistan? Not too great right there. What is happening? I thought we were in good hands. Thought when we got rid of the big orange guy, we were going to be in good hands. I guess not. Jeez. So, yeah. Silent tweet drop, I know. Just make the noise. That's what I'll do. But, yeah, so hopefully, geez, man. Yeah, I know that all happened this weekend. I know I don't want to get political because I know we don't like to really get political around here. But, geez, man. Talk about a mess. I think we all can agree that we shouldn't have been in Afghanistan for that long. That's for damn sure. But I think the way that this all kind of ended, it's not too great right there. So you're late. You're late, Tim. You're fine. So, but it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. We'll be talking, of course, about that. Hey, check this out, guys. So obviously we're going to be talking about what happened over the weekend when it came to release the Ayer cut and all that stuff. And, it's winding down. You saw my box office video yesterday about The Suicide Squad. But apparently, according to a new interview, we're getting some more details on, somebody just sit down with James Gunn and just ask him the entire process of trying to come up with who he wanted in this movie. Like which characters, because obviously we saw, of course, the behind-the-scenes shots of him when he had Deathstroke and all the concept art. And that was heavy concept art that we saw Deathstroke in. I would like to know why they decided not to go with Deathstroke. I think we wanted to know that question as well. So, and our Taliban ran. Oh, geez, man. Well, Tim, wow, that's crazy. But anyway, so according to James Gunn, he actually considered making Superman the main villain in The Suicide Squad. Now, we kind of joked. I think we actually kind of briefly talked about this. We joked about this, I think, on the past the vodka stream. Well, I know that Garza was he was really hoping that Superman was going to show up at the end and just have kind of like a cameo. But then it was kind of like, well, what if they did take from that story where they did go after Superman like that? So, James Gunn, Superman. Yeah, James Gunn, Superman. I know, right? What's going on, Mr. Lobo? How you doing, sir? But yeah, so apparently he considered them going after Superman. Now, that would have been interesting. That would have been pretty interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I think, first off, the reason why they didn't go with Superman, because they didn't know what the hell they were doing with Superman. And was it going to be Cavill? Was it going to be somebody else? They didn't know who the hell it was. That's why even James Gunn, earlier, before we found out about this, he was saying, who knows which Superman there is. So, yeah, what if it was a star? That's what I was going to bring up, Eric. What if it was a Starro? What if it would have been a Starro-controlled Superman or something like that? If there was a core, but at the same time, it's would that have been way too much? You have Starro, you have Superman. Might have been way too much. But that would have been very interesting because obviously they would have had to let everybody know why he was kind of evil, I guess, or why they had to stop him. I don't know. Would all have been interesting. And then, if he would have incorporated Bloodsport, would we have seen him use that kryptonite bullet? Because I know some people were kind of wondering, how would Bloodsport get a kryptonite bullet? Obviously, even from the book he was in, the story, it was Lex that pretty much hired him. So, everything always goes back to Lex. Anything that goes up against Superman or kryptonite, it always trails back to Lex. So, it would have been very interesting because I think that if Superman was going to be in the Suicide Squad, they would have had to incorporate Lex Luthor. He would have had to been in there. We would have had to have some kind of Luthor in there. So, can you imagine if that actually went through and it was Henry Cavill and it was Jesse Eisenberg? That would have been very interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. What if it was a Starro? That's what we were just talking about too, Alex. Is what if Starro there was something that happened where maybe Superman went to that facility and something happened where then all of a sudden he started getting, he's got the thing on his face. Could you imagine that? Them fighting a Superman with, with the little Starro face hugger? That's a little creepy. I'm not going to lie. When it comes to the little face huggers, that's kind of like a horror element to the story. It is creepy. When you see those things flying out of them and they start just landing on people's faces, that was creepy. When I watched it again, I went, you know what? There's a pretty good horror element right here that they could have captured probably a little bit more with all that. But there is definitely a horror element when it comes to Starro and his little face hugger guys. So I don't know. Team A, Suicide Squad should have been controlled by Starro like Boomer. Oh, yeah, that would have been interesting too, yeah. There's some missed opportunities, of course. that they had. But it's just interesting that, yeah, he would have had him like that. And I love the fact that they used a black suit Superman too, right here in this image right here. But yeah, I mean, I just I don't know, like I like that idea, and I don't also, but I'm kind of like curious, like where could they have gone with that, and who would they incorporated, and would there have been a Lois Lane right there, Eric? She would have been a part of it, because they would have had to have Lex in there. There would have had to been a conversation about Lex being part of this whole thing. So I don't know. Just seems like they wanted him to do Superman. Good old Toby wanted James Gunn to do Superman. He didn't want to do Superman, but he wanted to incorporate Superman in Suicide Squad. So interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know how we feel about that. But, I mean, obviously it should be. I wonder if any of the Starro babies are still alive. Yeah, that is true, too. Because, I mean, that's something you got to get rid of. Those things are basically parasites, right? So I don't know. But I think Superman... I don't know if a javelin would have been good for Harley Quinn to attack Superman with. Just saying. All right, let's continue on now. This was a pretty awesome little drawing right here. This art right here showing Star Wars, the Princess of Clouds right there. So really awesome image right here that came across the feed. Like it. You can listen to Friday's Vodka stream if you want to just listen to it, all 4.5 hours of it, or 4 hours, or whatever the hell. You can listen to it on your various listening stuff. Helen Mirren. Thank you, Ricardo, for posting this. Helen Mirren, man. And she's still a stunner. She still is, but young Helen Mirren, holy Lord. Holy Lord. And speaking of Holy Lord, we got Journey Smollett at the movie TV awards. Pants are interesting take, but hey, a lot of oblique reveal right there. So nothing like a good oblique reveal. And you know what? I never really even considered this. I love Shaun of the Dead, but I never really considered like how, you know, in the beginning of Shaun of the Dead, he basically just maps out, you know, what's going to happen throughout the whole movie when he's talking to Shaun and trying to cheer him up. So it's very interesting. I never really thought about that. Like he does kind of like give a timeline. That's just Edgar Wright, of course, being awesome. But I just never, out of the whole, many times I watched this, I never like kind of put that together. Never put that together. Because I suck. All right, we got some numbers. Hey, we got numbers for at least something on HBO Max, right? Why can't they just be some more transparent with the numbers? But then at the same time, that's what's so weird that we're in this right now. But yeah, apparently, according to Samba TV, 226,000 U.S. households watched the season 3 premiere of Titans during its initial release on the first weekend streaming HBO Max. Now, mind you, this is of course smart TVs. You know, it's not every little device that you have. Like I think it can only really just pull from the smart TVs. So I mean, I always watch mine through my phone and through my Chromecast. I don't think they're gathering any numbers on there because, well, you know, jeez. But yeah, 226K. It doesn't specify, of course, did they watch all the episodes? How many episodes, but apparently this is just that number of like after so-and-so minutes or whatever the hell. And you guys saw my review, right? I mean, it's a mixed bag for me. There's stuff I like and there's stuff I don't. The dialogue was pretty atrocious, so yeah, just, I don't know, like I said. And then I had to make that joke watching that first episode. It just, the dialogue was just so bad. And then, yeah. You see the end credits and co-written by Jeff Johns. And I went, okay, now we get it. Now we definitely get it right there. So, yeah, that's just, it's interesting. But what can you do? But, yeah, so if you want to take these numbers to heart, I mean, I don't know, what's the, is this good or bad when it comes to, like, talking about a new season for a streaming series? I mean, I guess it's pretty decent. Why not? Numbers for me. Yeah, the bad dialogue. Well, I know what is exactly, Landon. What is the dialogue in Titans? Because I tell you what, it's just a lot. I mean, there's literally a scene where a character just to give you, it was like they were going, okay, we need to we need to let it be known where a certain character is. So we're going to have this other character have a conversation with himself. Like literally he has a conversation with himself to let you know where this other character is that is not there right now and the reason. It was really ridiculous. I cringed. I went, oh, that's how you're going to reveal where that person is? By having this guy talk to himself. I mean, I talk to myself, sure, but he's having like a full-on conversation. You know, like there's somebody there. Like a little cuckoo right there, so don't laugh. I know, exactly. I really shouldn't, I should stop laughing because we all know that, man, if those Jeff Johns checks keep on, you know, I got to make sure the Jeff Johns check clears because, you know, got to get paid, man. Got to get paid. And Scarlett Johansson is joining the Wes Anderson movie, so that cast keeps growing. So we're going to have some ScarJo, some Tom Hanks, and some Margot Robbie in that movie. Well, good on them. Good on them. Should be interesting. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus has wrapped production, so I wonder when we're going to get our first little taste of that. When are we going to get that little tease? We're going to get that little Obi-Wan tease. And we got Alessandro, Mr. Mask of Shy, just creating some awesome work again. And his videos are insane. I love his videos and the effort and the time that he puts in those videos. But go check it out. Of him drawing this right here. This is really damn. It's a great drawing. I would gladly put that on my wall. And just a very talented dude. And yeah, it's really good. Repost. I mean, he posted this before, but like I said, go check it out because it's really good. It's really good. And we'll be talking about David Ayer's tweets and everything. And we got Scott Derrickson still claiming that Watchmen: The Ultimate Cut is his favorite comic book movie, as it should be. And, yeah, we'll be talking about that, of course. Andy Serkis, October 15th, The Face-Off begins only in theaters. That's right, only in theaters. I love how you have to specify that now. You have to specify only in theaters, man. So, damn, I'm late, but better late than ever. That's right, Daniel, and appreciate it. Appreciate you showing. Yeah. But here's a new poster. Here's a new poster from Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which, yeah, looks good. But I just love the fact that now we're in a world where they have to specify on movie posters right at the bottom, exclusively in movie theaters, in red. It's like, yeah, you can't watch that at home. Get off your ass. That's right. Get out there and breathe the air that all these other strangers are going to breathe. Yeah. Oh, man. It's such a weird... We live in a... It's just strange times now. Strange times. But hey, Gal Gadot is beautiful. That will calm you down right there, okay? It's all going to be okay when you see this beautiful face of hers right here. Not sure what she's doing. She's reading something. Instagram. I don't know. I don't know. Who cares? She's beautiful. And then there's all that. We're going to talk about this, of course. What the heck? I didn't realize. I swear to God, Twitter just... okay. I'm not even going to comment on it. All right. We got another total film cover when it comes to Dune, which I love this cover right here. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And obviously your eyes go right to Rebecca Ferguson. I'm just saying. Yeah. And, you know, the other people are fine, but Rebecca Ferguson, my God. But this is pretty cool right here. I really dig this cover from Total Film. And, yeah, we'll be going over some of that. There's another poster from Venom, Let There Be Carnage right there. So, yeah, good stuff. Look at this poster right here that somebody created. Look at how awesome this poster is. Dario. Now, this is probably my favorite fan-made poster. I'm not sure who made it. I don't think it was this Dario guy. So, but this is an awesome poster. I tell you, sometimes like these fan posters are better than what we get in Jesus Christ. Can you imagine like something like this? It's a little creepy, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And yeah, guys, I'm rewatching. I'm doing a rewatch of Lois and Clark right now, and I forgot how good that theme is. The Lois and Clark theme. If you guys haven't watched Lois and Clark, do yourself a favor. Watch some Lois and Clark. Oh, it's cheesy. It's 90s. But it's got its moments, man. It's got its moments. And that theme, the Lois and Clark theme, man, that thing fucking pops. It fucking pops. So, got all that. Posted all that yesterday. Here's a cool little GIF right here. All right, and make sure we're doing all that. Of course, we'll be talking about a lot of this stuff. Hey, this is a good shot right there. Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver on the set of Ghostbusters. Look at those socks. And she is just hot as hell. My God. My God. And then you got a poster like this. That's funny. The Bat Guys. Again, you got to love when people do that. Mr. Aaron Bailey, you're out there. Good job, sir. I really dig this poster. And, of course, you used the 89 Michael Keaton, so I commend you even more, sir. You're a talented dude. Talented! And I always love this image right here, too. And this was getting tossed around yesterday, of course, over the weekend. So, just really good stuff. And did you guys see that Taco Bell is going to, like, turn their shit into this? So, you know, I mean, I don't mind some Taco Bell every now and again, but look at what they're going to turn this into. I mean, my God. I mean, they're going to... It's cool, I'll say that, but Jesus, they're just aiding in the obesity problem that we have. That's for sure. So, all right. So let's talk about some things. Hold on, let me. Come on, if you guys should probably understand this meme right here. I'm sure you do. I think you understand this. Pretty funny meme, right there. Stuff. So, all right, we're gonna talk about this guy too. So. All right, let me get back over here, and let's go back to the full screen. Yay, we're back, and pretty much, yeah, right. You see that? Yeah, no, you guys, it's pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy when it comes to all that. All right, so topic one. All right, let's talk about release the Ayer cut and make the Batfleck movie trended over the weekend. So we had some pretty good. We had some pretty good trending stuff that happened over the weekend, which was great because obviously we knew that on October 13th, you know, Friday the 13th, we're going to have that postponed release the Ayer cut campaign, but it spilled over into Saturday. See, that's the thing. It's like it got over to like 403,000 tweets, which was awesome. And we know that David Ayer saw that and he started being pretty vocal about stuff, which is great. And like I said, the release the Ayer cut Twitter was, I guess they got a hold of the entire script and some images and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to show those because I'm surprised Warner Brothers didn't freaking, you know, just blow up that Twitter right now. So I'm surprised. I'm actually pretty surprised that did not happen. But, you know, but it was still great. And of course, we talked about it on the Vodka stream. That was the main topic. And we had all our stuff that we said about it and everything like that. So what is this? Why is this so hot? What the heck? All right. Boop, boop, boop. Why is this? Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Jeez. All right. Just making sure that that's good. But yeah. So when we look at this here, we got a total of 2 days on August 13th and August 14th. We had 403,000 on August 13th and 222,000 on August 14th for a total number of 625,000. That's right. That's right, guys. Good job. Good job, fans. This is when we all, you know, put our bullshit aside and just go like, hey, let's just rock this thing. And we can make some shit happen. So there you go. 2 days worth. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would have been cool if we got to that million mark. But you know, it wasn't gonna get to that part. You know, it's fine. It's nothing wrong with that. This is phenomenal. And of course, David Ayer was he was over the moon about it. Over the moon about this whole thing. So there's nothing too shabby about this at all. Not too shabby at all. So that's good stuff. And then going to David Ayer's Twitter, man. I mean, I tell you what, he's been having fun. So, okay, so let's go through his recent tweets right here because, yeah, he's having a good old time when it comes to this. Oh, forgot to do something. Oh, where are you at? There you go. Topic one. There we go. Got to make sure I got all the bugs and whistles out. Anyway, so the Ayer cut Ayer. If you're out there, they asked you, they were like, blink twice if something is happening, David Ayer. And he says, nothing is happening, just nostalgic. Okay? So again, I mean, obviously, thank God, certain individuals that were totally last year saying that it's all being worked on. Steppenwolf's going to be inserted into it. It's going to take 9 months and this, all this, that. Yeah, all that was BS. We know that now. And nothing is happening, but that doesn't mean that something is not going to happen, of course. And I like what you guys had to say too, is the fact that maybe at the end of the year, or I don't know, like I've been saying, it's just like, hey, can we just let the Suicide Squad breathe for a little bit? 45 days, 2 months, whatever the hell you want. Let it breathe for a little bit and then release the Ayer cut. That's all. What's going on, Legend? How you doing, bud? Yeah, see, that's another thing too, Jacob. I kept on, I thought it would have been so cool, and I kept on checking too, just to be like, if Jared Leto or Will Smith would have released the Ayer cut, that shit would have made it over 1 million. If that would have happened, so 625K in 2 days for nobody. I mean, David Ayer, of course, posted it because he was so grateful, and he posted the hashtag. But can you just imagine if Leto or Smith would have done that? I think Leto, I was actually going, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Jared Leto, because he don't give a shit most of the time. Will Smith, little maybe not so much. And I mean, his Instagram, his videos are quality. The shit that he posts on his Instagram is like pure quality when it comes to all that. But can you imagine if one of those guys would have tweeted it out? It just would no stopping it. Would have been no stopping it. So, oh yeah, I would love to have David Ayer on the Vodka stream. Trust me, I've tried. So, yeah. Is this from the Ayer cut? Oh no. Oh yeah, because he was doing like that. Yeah, no, it's not from the Ayer cut, of course. Let's see, what else did he talk about? Scrolling through his stuff right here. Oh yeah, so this is the tweet where this guy right here, this desert, Alexander right here, he was really disappointed in an Ayer, and Ayer just was like, if you're toxic, don't at me. I don't support any kind of toxicity. It's gross and scary. I'm riding a tiger with the Ayer cut thing. It emerged from the socials or organically. I have no control of it other than dropping some positivity now and then. Number 3, I love James. I know this guy was like going after him, basically just like calling him out for like James Gunn or whatever the hell. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, and then David Ayer saw this, of course, at 625. It says, holy shit, or I just saw this, holy shit balls. So David Ayer knows it. He sees it. It's good stuff. And he posted a bunch of other stuff too. But he's really digging what he's seeing. I love that he's also supporting some venomness right here. Ayer's like, he's been pretty, he has not been hiding. That's for damn sure. Always posting some good stuff. I love this right here when of course, Margot Robbie still dressed up as Harley Quinn, giving tattoos. Squad tattoos. It's good stuff. See, he even showed the support right here, which, of course, some people got upset about. It's like, come on. Why are you going to get upset about this? David Ayer's a stand-up dude. He ain't going to freaking, jeez. Look, he's retweeting Gunn. Perfectly fine. So, but yeah. And then it says, like, even right here where they got GameStop that said Suicide Squad's Ayer cut didn't actually test better with audiences than DC's cut. And then David Ayer said, no, wrong, stop! The cuts. Notice that? The cuts tested were the studio cut and my version of the studio cut. Did you see how he said that right there? See how he phrased that? So all the testing, the test screenings weren't exactly David Ayer's cut. Was not the Ayer cut. He said it was a studio cut and then his version of a studio cut. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I guarantee you his cut is rated R. It's got to be rated R, right? I'd hope so, but they might have given him like, hey, you can't make it rated R. I don't know. But, yeah, so he's been saying a lot of stuff about all that, so let's see why the hybrid won't disappear anytime soon. I think he supports streaming. He definitely supports streaming, so that's good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to David Ayer. Yeah, when it comes to David Ayer and what all he's doing, so on there, and I don't know. I think it's great what he's doing. I think he's doing just enough. Okay, it's not like, it's kind of funny because when David Ayer tweets some stuff, he very much, it's like your dad tweeting sometimes. It's adorable. But then, he's not. I mean, Snyder was full up, just like, I'm just gonna drop this and walk away. Drop a bomb, walk away. I think Ayer he's a little more hesitant when it comes to dropping stuff. He'll fit stuff in. It's a little bit different, so yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens, though. See how more vocal he actually is when it comes to things. But it's just great. I love the fact that he's not being quiet about it, because I think a lot of us were kind of worried that after his little statement that he dropped and he said that he's not going to talk about the matter anymore. We were kind of worried, like, oh, you're not going to talk about the haircut anymore? What's going on with this? But, luckily he has not. And he's still putting his voice out there and trying to get, that support and everything. So we'll see what happens with all that. But so then, of course, that wasn't it. That wasn't it that happened. We had a little birthday yesterday. And the birthday boy was, of course, Mr. Ben Affleck. That's right. Ben Affleck's, I think, his 49th? He's 49, right? 49 years old? 48, 49, 49, right? And so then naturally, a lot of us just were like, all of a sudden, Make the Batfleck movie was going, all right, let's just start tweeting that out. And then Snyder, in true fashion, you got to love Snyder, is just the fact that, of course, he posted this right here. Costume test. Shot on my phone October 23rd, 2013. Happy birthday, Batman. Look at that. Looks awesome. He looks awesome. I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, because we've seen the promo shots when he was like doing like some costume testing. I mean, I'm guessing this is like a very early stage. I'm just trying to think like what exactly fully changed. I mean, I guess I guess you could say the bat. The bat's a little, I don't know. I mean, it pretty much looks a lot like how it did. I mean, you could kind of see like the little things that they, in the boots and stuff, maybe they messed with, of course. But man, does that look, that looks cool. It just looks freaking awesome. Must have felt awesome too, even though it's probably uncomfortable as hell. But yeah. So Zack Snyder, of course, adding to the whole thing. And then, of course, it trended. It trended right here, and apparently it got over 100,000, if this statistic is correct right here. I'm not sure. It says, congratulations to Make the Batfleck movie team and campaign on over 100,000 tweets. Well done, everyone. The next trending event will be the announced at least 500. Oof. That's shooting for it. That's definitely shooting for it. So, but yeah, I guess it got over 100,000. So you're talking about like over 700,000 worth of tweets that, it's not exactly restore the Snyderverse, but it kind of is. Like I said, Snyder's busy. Snyder's busy, and he's been working on Rebel Moon. Big time. Apparently he answered that question today, that he's definitely all about Rebel Moon right now. So, but right now, he's working on that. So I don't know what he's going to give us when it comes to all that. Maybe he'll start dropping some concept art. I don't know. I don't know what he plans on doing with that. But people are, the fact that the campaigns for the Batfleck movie, and then, of course, Ayer cut. I mean, it's all good, man. It's all good. No fins in the gauntlets. Yeah, you're right. So it was a bare bones kind of thing. Does Casual Batman have a shot like that? Maybe. I don't know. I have to ask him. He's got to make he's still got to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. I know. So anyways, so yeah, a lot of good stuff that happened over the weekend when it came to trending stuff. So, and I think more will definitely come when it comes to all this. So, looking forward to seeing. I don't know if there's. I know there's going to be more campaigns and whatnot. I don't know when it comes to Make the Batfleck movie. I mean, I think I'm really hoping that if it's true that Ben Affleck is definitely going to be suiting up next month, and Andy Muschietti posts an image of that. I mean, I really hope that if Affleck has a good time, I'm almost wondering if, when it comes to Ben Affleck getting back into the costume for Flash, gauging on how that goes and how he feels, maybe he'll be like, yeah, fuck it. People want it. Let's do it. And, I think if we're going to do another, I don't know, again, I don't handle these fan campaigns or whatever the hell, but we also got the Deathstroke thing too. So, and I don't know, it's interesting. I'd be very curious to hear Joe Mang's response to seeing the fact that Obviously he talked about how he was very much, there was a lot of conversations about his Deathstroke being in the Suicide Squad sequel. We saw the concept art. I mean, it went that far into it, so I don't know. Be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's talk about the Flash. Okay, let's talk about the Flash because we have some new images. Not those kind. Not the ones that make you go. No, not that. Okay, so get that out of your head. We got just like some trailers, or like not actual movie trailers, but the trailers that these actors go into, and apparently it's kind of giving us something interesting here. So let's see. We had, of course, where, oh man, did I not? I didn't keep it up. Oops. Where's it at? Nope, didn't have that. Here, let me go to the Flash. If you guys are not following the Flash film news, you should, because they're the ones that are showing like all this stuff right here. All right, so here we go right here. Boop. All right. Oh, that's right. The window inside a window. All right, so we got a couple little things right here. Let me make sure I got that big do up. There we go. Oh, we're good. There we go. Sorry. Still trying to get used to this stuff. All right, so we have Iris West right here. So apparently we're going to be shooting some stuff with Kiersey Clemons right here. Translux. And then we got David Singh right here. So a Flash character. So I don't know, Captain Central City, Chief of Police. I don't know whatever role he's going to be, but obviously he was. I don't know if he's going to be Barry's boss, probably. So that's a recognizable character name right there. So that's pretty cool. And then they made it funny, like here somebody named Gary, and apparently it's like, yeah, well, this guy was named Gary, so maybe he's going to make an appearance back. And then of course we have some other ones. We have Ed Wade. We have Patty, and we have Albert. So, a couple of those names, Patty Spivot. So we're gonna have somebody in the crime lab, in the Star Labs crime, or are we gonna have somebody? We're gonna have Barry's, I guess you could say, his coworker, buddy, whatever, who's also been a character in the Flash series. So sounds like she's gonna be in it, and then Alchemy maybe. But part of the forensic team, of course, Mr. Albert Desmond. So I'm not too sure. I mean, if those set images are any kind of indication of who's going to actually be in there, sounds like that's going to be the case. Ed Wade. I don't know if I don't recognize an Ed Wade, but it's just funny how some of them have last names and some of them don't. It's almost like they didn't want to reveal too much, but it's like, well, all you have to do is just kind of look up there. So I don't know. They wasted Patty. Yeah, see? They wasted. Yeah, I stopped watching after like season 3, so I don't even think I think she got introduced. Shouldn't she get introduced to like, I don't know when she got introduced, to be honest, but yeah, that seems to be like the consensus is, when it comes to characters on the CW shows, let's face it, they don't turn out to be that great. And what did Jenna Malone's character in BVS? Wouldn't she she played Janet Clyburn, right? Clyburn, yeah, Clyburn. And I kind of was wondering too, like, would they ever think about, because she was kind of part of that world too, and it's like, wouldn't that be sweet if they actually brought Jenna Malone back? That'd be pretty awesome, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. No, it's not Janet, it's Jeanette, right? Ugh. You know how bad I am with names. But yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely very interesting to see what they actually do with these characters. It's just nice to see that, yeah, okay, they're going to have some of the side characters in Barry's world right there. And possible, see what happens with some of those future characters. But yeah, I'm digging it. But yeah, Dr. Jeanette Clyburn. Yeah. I don't know why. Clyburn, yeah. I remember everybody was thinking that she was going to be, somebody else, and just that. Yeah, have a crossover little series with her and Lois. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. But it's going to be interesting to see how many characters in Central City are going to be are going to be in this movie. I mean, it's good to see that Kirstie Clemens. I mean, remember for a bit there, we were kind of worried that they weren't going to include her. Remember how worried we were? I mean, yeah. We were it was kind of iffy when it came to Warner Brothers and what they were doing over there. And luckily we got her back, so that's good. All CW and Titans are garbage. Yeah, what could he do? Hopefully the Flash movie won't be. I get intrigued with all these. Anytime we see something, I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie. And like I said, guys, next month, Ben Affleck suiting up for the Flash movie. Going to be interesting. Please, Muschietti, post that fat bat chest. Please, do it. Okay? Okay. Hopefully he does. All right, third topic. So now, let's see. Spider-Man. Whoops. Turn that. All right, so Spider-Man, Far From Home. When the hell are we going to get this damn trailer? Well, Mr. Daniel RPK, who seems to mainly have a lick on things, when it comes to certain stuff, and he tweeted out. First off, he tweeted out a couple things. I don't even know where his tweet is, but he did tweet out that. He tweeted out a couple things, which is interesting. I don't know. He didn't delete the tweet, did he? I don't know. A lot of people were kind of going like, wait a minute, what's going on with this Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? Because we're all wondering, like, the movie's supposed to come out in December. I don't think it's going to come out in December. We talked about this on the Vodka stream. I think it's going to get pushed to probably next summer. I wouldn't be surprised if they push it to the beginning of next summer, March, probably. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to actually come out this December. But he did mention that CinemaCon is next week, which I totally forgot. I'm like, oh, geez, we're already at the end of, we're coming up to the end of August. But CinemaCon is next week, and apparently they're going to debut the trailer there, but they're not going to release it online. Why? Who knows? I mean, do they not think that it's not going to leak online? Are they going to take everybody's phone? I mean, if that's actually what's going to happen, I just don't see how they're going to, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. If they're only just going to debut it there, I don't know. I just, that seems a little weird to me, especially when not a lot of people is CinemaCon going to be like a full-on, hey, everybody's here, it's going to be a full-on event. People are still not wanting to go in big group places, and the places that have like a bunch of groups that are still together breathing in that same air. I just don't see why they would do that. Sony's all, you could be right, Kevin. Sony could be the ultimate troll for all we know. Maybe they're just like, F it. Yeah, you guys are going to wait. I just don't see why. It's weird. It's very strange. And it's funny too, because there's been rumors of like what's in the trailer, I don't know. I have no idea. Obviously we're going to probably, I've always said like, I don't know if are they going to have Toby? Are you going to see Andrew? I don't know if we're going to see actually that. Are they going to hold on to that? Or is there going to be a tease for that? That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Like maybe a little bit of a tease when it comes to showing off those guys. I'm just kind of like, don't show them, but maybe tease them a little bit. Maybe tease that there's other Spider-Man. But with all the villains that are supposed to be all over the place, I can't see them not teasing the villains, because you got to show a little bit of what's happening. Obviously you're going to see Doctor Strange, yes, and you got to kind of establish what's happening. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not too sure exactly like what's going to happen with all that, but thank you, Mr. Rhett Proctor, for the super chat. It says, am I the only one sad about Spoiler dying in Titans? Definitely feels like Scarecrow is pulling the strings. Oh, yeah. No, I think everybody was collectively like, no, when it came to that. But, so no, you're not alone. You're not alone. I was sad about that too. Don't worry. I was sad about that too. But anyways, yeah. Thank you for saying spoiler too, by the way. I love that. I love the fact that you didn't actually just say it. So good on you. So Tom Holland stinks. Does he not shower either? God. Jake Gyllenhaal, what are you doing? Did you tell Tom to stop showering too? Is that what happened? Is that what you mean, Jose? Huh? I mean, that's my guess. Jake Gyllenhaal was like, yeah, you should stop showering, Tom. No, yeah, I mean, he's, I mean, I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him. I just like Andrew better, and Toby's better too, obviously, you know, I don't think he sucks or thinks, you know, it's like he's fine. He's fine in my eyes. I just, yeah, he's decent. He's decent. He's decent. That's all. That's what I look at it. It's like he's decent. I don't know. I just if I had to choose between the three, I'm just like I'm an Andrew guy. I'm an Andrew Garfield guy. So that's just me though. That's just me. To each their own. I know a lot of people. Toby. I mean, I got the first Spider-Man poster on my wall, obviously. Well, you know, because it's a rare poster, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I'm all about Andrew. But yeah, I mean, you know, not everybody likes the Holland, but it seems like anybody who's all about Disney, they love Tom Holland because they cast him in everything. I'm like, stop. Can you stop? See, Tom Holland, I feel kind of bad for Tom Holland because he's really like, when it comes to his career and where he wants to take it when it's not Spider-Man, that's going to be difficult for him because I don't think his movies that he's done that's not Spider-Man have done that well. Nobody really talks about him. I know he was in that movie on Netflix with Robert Pattinson, which was, you know, it was good, but nobody's really talking about it. And then he was in that other movie with the Russo brothers, which had a really weird scene, a point of view from an asshole. I don't know, something like that. I didn't watch the movie, but I remember people were talking about it. I went, what? It was a point of view of like, what? I don't know. I didn't see the movie. I didn't want to see the movie. It didn't look that good. And a lot of people said it wasn't that good. So I don't know. It's interesting. But you know, yeah, that's something that Tom Holland's going to have to worry about. But hopefully that when it comes to the Spider-Man trailer, and if it comes out next week, it's like, come on, Disney, come on, Sony, please release it to the public. Everybody's been desperately waiting for it. That would be an ultimate troll, though. I would say that would be an ultimate troll if they decided not to release it to the public. But at the same time, it's like, don't be dicks. Don't be dicks. Okay? Don't be dicks. All right. And finally, let's talk about Johnny Depp. He finally kind of, well, yeah, it's just like a little brief thing. He had a little interview with somebody. So I thought, you know what? Nobody was really talking about this. You know, I mean, Amber Heard is over there. You know, she's making Aquaman 2, doing a lot of training, posting those training videos. She posted one today of her Mira training, which looked cool. She's, you know, doing some fighting with like a bow or whatever the hell it was. She's doing some fighting and, you know, looked pretty good. And like I said, you know, Amber Heard in yoga pants, not too bad. So, but let's talk a little bit about Johnny Depp. So, so apparently he had an interview recently. Who was it with? He went with the Sunday Times, and he talks about how he has now been boycotted by Hollywood because of this whole mess right here. Pretty much been boycotted, and yeah, this is in a new interview right here. It says a 58-year-old actor claims that he's been boycotted by Hollywood. Depp's new movie, Minamata, has yet to secure a U.S. release date, which is true. Oops, what did I do here? Hold on, sorry. Move that. Boop. Get out of there. Sorry. That's where I was getting the thing from. See, I'm still trying to work this out right here. Little bugs here. No, but apparently, yeah, when he says in the drama portrays blah, blah, blah. But yeah, apparently his new movie, he has a new movie that's come out and it's not been released in the U.S. yet. And like I said, no matter what happens, you know, whatever side of the argument you are on when it comes to them, you know, like I said, they both got their issues. They're both pretty toxic, I think. And I think, yeah. Ugh. See, it's just funny because you have people saying justice for Amber, and then Amber's awful, like one after the other right there. So it's just, it sucks because, you know, she's not an angel. you could look into her past. This is not the first time she's had issues when it comes to significant others and stuff. But yet she's making like this multi-million-dollar movie, and he can't even get his small movie released, and he got replaced in Fantastic Beasts. It's just kind of like, man. So after all the evidence, which was clearly kind of showing that they both were kind of fucked up to each other, Johnny got the shit end of the stick. He really did. Like, I mean, he can't get a small movie released, and she's making Aquaman 2, so it's kind of shitty, but what can you do? Well, Depp wanted to go court and sue and came out. He did. It's true. So, yeah, it's all crazy. It's all crazy. It's all a little, it's a little suspicion, a little sus right there, yeah. But, it's just interesting how, like, he's definitely getting the shit end of the stick, and I don't think I don't see him bouncing back. Johnny Depp bouncing back. I don't know. That's going to be interesting. I don't know. I mean, he's pushing 60, and I don't know how do you bounce back from this? How do you bounce back? I don't know. After all the Pirates movies, it's like, all right, now what? And, Johnny Depp tried other things. Remember when they tried to do Lone Ranger and they're like, hey, you could be Tonto. That was a good idea. Even though it's like, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that. But, when it comes to everything, Black Mass was actually pretty good. I remember I thought there was going to be a little bit more recognition with Black Mass because I thought he did really good. And I don't know what he's going to do. And bankrupt. Guy spends his money like crazy, mainly on bracelets and hats, and booze, apparently. And then he had like how many houses? I don't know. I'm sure he'll figure it out. But it's just funny how he got such the shit end of the stick when it came to all that because, is it fair when you see all the evidence? But I guess it just depends because you know how the internet is. It's like you have to take one side or the other. But you have the people that kind of are looking at this in the middle, like I am. It's like, is it fair that he's really just like being ousted and she's just like still being lifted on her shoulders and everything? And it's kind of funny too because yesterday didn't Jason Momoa, he posted some images of him and Emilia Clarke, and like she's just images of them two, and I know that she was like the fan favorite to replace Amber Heard as Mira. So, it's just kind of interesting how that was that they showed that and how a lot of people were fan casting her to replace Amber Heard. Yeah, see, Music Man. I agree. I don't think it's fair. Like it's just I don't know. It's really kind of effed up. So remember when Depp was rumored for Joker in The Dark Knight? Those were the days. Yeah. He's always been, I don't know how many times that guy's been rumored to play like the Joker. I think he was rumored to play the Joker again when it came to Pattinson. Everybody just wants to go back to that. Well, go back to that. It's like, I think in another multiverse, in another parallel universe that might have happened. There might have been a Johnny Depp as the Joker, and he probably would have nailed it. I wouldn't be surprised if that would have been something pretty damn special when it came to that. Seems like anybody who approaches it, puts her own spin on it, and I think Johnny Depp could have done something with that character. I really do. I think he would have been an interesting Joker, just like, when people were also doing that with Willem Dafoe. I think he would have been an interesting Joker, too, at one point. Yeah. Everybody, It's like, can we get a what if of real life? Can we get a what if? That's, that's probably going to happen, like, years from now when technology gets better. They're literally just going to put, obviously you could just do the face swaps and whatever the hell, but also the voice and everything. You could probably just pretty much replace an actor, and they're going to start placing actors in like different movies and be like, hey, this is what it would have been like if Johnny Depp played the Joker in The Dark Knight. And we're all going to be like, either we're all going to say that, that sucked. I don't think it's going to be better than Heath Ledger, but would have been interesting. Just saying. But yes, Johnny Depp. How does it feel? At least you got to have fun with Amber Heard for a little bit, but now 5 years later, god damn. That sucks. Sucks for him. But he also kind of deserves it. I don't know. But to be fully ousted, I don't know about that. All right, guys. So that's all the topics right there. So let's go to some Twitter questions. Like I said, appreciate you guys sticking with me with the new format and stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying how it looks and all that. Oh yeah, before I wanted to actually play this because this is something that obviously when it comes to the Batfleck movie, it's just something that Ben Affleck actually said right here. This is pretty cool.
It's hard to say exactly what it is. I think like the reaction just spoke for itself. Like it just seems like a great counterpart to Batman. They're similar in terms of skill sets. They're similar in terms of tone, and he's never been utilized in a movie before. So it's really, really exciting.
What about Joe? The casting on Joe?
He's great. He's great, and he's gonna be great in the movie. It's
what could have been? What could have been? Damn it! It's all good. But hopefully, one of these days it'll happen. Damn it. What could have been. And I just love the fact that, it was like he had an idea of what he wanted to do when it came to his villain of his movie. But, yeah, it's good stuff. Branding game is strong. I know, right? That's right. Branding game is strong. Pointing right at me. Buy the shirt. Yeah. My God, I'm all over the place here. That's right. Thank you for pointing that out, Sam. Like it. All right, Eric. Yo, David, riddle me this. What's more likely to be announced first? The Ayer cut or the Schumacher cut? P.S. Tomorrow's 17th, a.k.a. Lois Lane Day. Great day for a trial run for the Trend event on the 20th, no? And you could try. I'm thinking a lot of people will mention about Amy Adams. No, but when it comes to the Ayer cut or Schumacher cut, I would say, I don't know, I think the Schumacher cut might get announced first. I don't know if what's his name, what's it, Goldsmith or Goldsman? I think he kind of almost said like something's actually going to happen with that. It seems like that's a cheaper movie to get out there, but I don't know. That's an interesting one. John, considering that the last 4 DCEU movies, Joker excluded, haven't done brilliantly at the box office, yes, the pandemic is a factor. Do you think after 2022, Warner Brothers will shift to smaller budget movies instead? If so, then Deathstroke HBO Max would be perfect. I agree. And yeah, they're probably going to look at how they approach some of this stuff right there. But at the same time, it's really all about those streaming numbers and the streaming subs and all that. Video to reflect me watching. Of course. Thank you, Jacob. Always busting the balls, Jacob. I love you. Carrie, Dave, I just rewatched Collateral, and I'm going to revisit some of Michael Mann's films. Would you be into him directing a Suicide Squad sequel? Yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool. It'd be very, very grounded for sure. Or which other DC property would work well for him? What's your favorite Michael Mann film? Public Enemies is probably mine. Heat also. Yeah, Heat and Collateral are probably up there. Public Enemies, I think I only saw once, so I can't really gauge it, but I've seen Heat and I've seen Collateral. Probably Collateral is my favorite of his, but don't sleep on Miami Vice, guys. Please, do not sleep on Miami Vice. I think Miami Vice is pretty damn, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sorry, I still got one of the topics flashing up there. Yeah, don't sleep on Miami Vice. Definitely check that out too if you haven't seen it. If you're revisiting some Michael Mann movies, check out Miami Vice. It's pretty damn good. Claytalian, how likely do you think it is that an official Ayer cut announcement by HBO Max could happen within a year? I don't know. I mean, like I said, just let the Suicide Squad breathe, but at the same time, it's like, keep some buzz going. I don't know. I would hope by the end of the year. Definitely would hope by the end of the year. So, what happened? Mattia, I was like wondering what did Jose say? All right, Edward. Hey, Dave. Weird thing is, if these upcoming DC films flop, I do believe Affleck will be done. Same with Cavill, since what's interesting was Cavill seems to be getting some spicy news from some insiders that he did speak to Marvel Studios. Yeah, I covered that a couple of weeks back, but who knows if that was real or not. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening, but at the same time, it's again, you know, we can't look at a box office like we did before. We just can't do that. Just can't do that. Mohammed, have you seen I'm Thinking of Ending Things? I have not. That's that Charlie Kaufman movie, right? I meant to watch that, and for some reason I didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you for reminding me. Anderson, definitely in the top 10 for cover photos. Oh, you're talking about this? Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I know this on my thumbnail, this is not the Joker from the Ayer cut. It's from the music video, I believe, but I just thought it looked really cool. So, Lane, do you think the reaction of the upcoming Spidey trailer will surpass the BVS announcement reaction? Nah, no way, no way, no way. I don't think so. Javier, not a question, but love the new setup. Thank you, Javier. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Like I said, there's still some kinks I gotta get out, but I think overall, I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. Yeah, I'm totally branded it up right there. You got this guy down here, got the shirt, and then of course behind me, I'm all over the place. So, but no, I think this was a pretty good run. Like I said, I'll start getting the drops back in here, and everything will start getting in there a little bit more smoothly. One thing I do need to do, which I need to get an adapter for, because I still have, I mean, they sent me a new screen. Remember when I broke my original screen, like after a day, fucking cracked it or whatever the hell? It's still workable, so I think I'm actually gonna just use it for the time being, because I definitely need two screens. I mean, I have two screens, but that's laptop and desktop. So definitely be doing that. So I think I just need another screen when it comes to that. Anyways, guys, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual. Make sure you smash that like thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you subscribe, as it says, down there. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And like I said, if you want to become a member. And I'll do a vlog after this. I'll do like a little vloggy vlog or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna do all that? But yeah, we'll do that, and then of course, if you want to join the Patreon's down below too. If you want to help out that pirate ship, and then of course, merchandise like this shirt right here, merchandise down below. It's been great, guys, as per usual. Love ya. Make sure I got this. All right, we're good. All right, guys. Anyways, appreciate it, and talk to you later.